Hey everybody, welcome to the Narc Network. I'm Dean, the host of the Narc Network and the host of the Unmasking the Narcissist channel. And today I'm going to present to you episode 269 on the network. And the title of episode 269 is The Narcissist Favorite Supply. So, as we've talked about on the Narc Network before, we've talked about what the supply actually is to the narcissist. For those of you out there who don't know what the supply refers to, it's the victim that the narcissist is entangled with, basically. That's how we refer to them, as the supply. So, does the narcissist have a favorite victim or a favorite supply? Most of the time, they do indeed have a favorite supply or a favorite victim. Sometimes they have a multitude of favorite ones if they're dealing with a number of different people. There usually is a top one that they prefer over whatever other ones they're dealing with. I certainly used to hope at some particular time when I was dealing with my narcissist that maybe I might have been one of their favorite supplies, but I really don't know if I was or wasn't. I can go by what they say to me, whereas they may have expressed to me that perhaps, maybe I might have been a favorite supply for them or not. I don't know if that's actually true or not, because I'm in the position of knowing who their other supplies were at the time, and even knowing who their supplies were after the factor of me having entanglement with them. Because, of course, as I've said before on the network, I do research on my narcissists, and I keep tabs on them to see what they're up to. And I was even aware of the people they were entangled with after me. Because, of course, narcissists don't readily just stop what they're doing. They usually continue on propagating their narcissism. And they continue dealing with other people. They just do it in other secret ways, and ways that they do that are self-protective and that they can't get caught doing. So I am aware of some of the supplies my narcissists were dealing with after their entanglement with me, and sometimes far after their entanglement with me. Did they have a favorite supply? And I'm of course referring to more than one person here, because I've had a narcissistic entanglement with more than one person. I'm sure that they did, and I'm sure that it wasn't me in that particular instance, or I highly doubt that it was me anyway, because I know what some of these other victims, what's up with some of these other victims that my narcissist dealt with, narcissists plural, being more than one. And I can see reasons why my narcissist would have liked sharing the company of this person, because of this person's, the way they were being, the way they may have behaved with my narcissist. I'm able to see things in cyberspace that made me aware that they indeed had perhaps another favorite person around besides me. Or perhaps that other person was actually the favorite, and it was not me in particular. That being said, do narcissists have favorites? They do indeed have favorites, I think, most of the time. Like I said, they may have one or two that are the favorites out of their entourage of people. Commonly, narcissists are dealing with more than one person. I know with my narcissists, they were definitely dealing with more than one person, and I'm talking about the multiple narcissists I've had experiences with. They definitely had other individuals around that were they were involved with or dealing with, and I have the evidence of this present for more than one of my narcissists. I have evidence of this, and I think, if I look at my relationships with my narcissists, based on what might have been going on, juxtaposed to their relationships with their other victims, there are many indicators there to me that I was indeed not necessarily the favorite in every instance, or possibly in any instance. But that's okay. I don't have any problems with that. I understand what was going on now with my narcissistic entanglements with the people I dealt with. And I understand narcissists and how they function and how they think, and for me, I'm not bothered by that those aspects anymore, because as we know, narcissists deal with people to get fuel from them, to get attention from them, to get whatever they can out of them. And that narcissist is going to seek the best source of attention, the best source of anything else that they need for their narcissism, out of individuals who will supply that well. And I know for myself, the way that I am as a person, I'm not a person who is going to mope around after I've had a relationship with somebody that hasn't worked out, and I'm not a person who's going to kiss somebody's ass and try to get back with them because they may not have been interested in me or whatever like this. I've just never been like this most of my life. It's not because I don't value what that person may have offered me, especially if it's a good person in a relationship, or that I haven't valued things that my narcissists have put forth towards me, because I have. Just because those individuals have been narcissists and behaved in a narcissistic way with me doesn't mean that I can't see some good attributes in that person. It's just that that narcissist has some good attributes mixed in with all the bad attributes that I had to deal with them, and that other victims had to deal with them. And I can say wholeheartedly that I did get some positive things out of my narcissists in the time that I was dealing with them, but I also got a whole pile of bullshit and fucking nonsense in dealing with them as well too. And it's that part that messes us all up when we're dealing with narcissists. It's all the bad stuff we have to deal with them, and all the stuff we have to deal with after them, because I know a great many people who are so messed up after their narcissistic incidents that they're having problems balancing in life and getting along, and getting over those narcissistic events, and getting past them so they can have a healthy relationship with some other romantic interest in their life, or with other individuals in a just benign way, in a friendship way or whatever. And for those people that have lots of problems with this, I have a lot of empathy and understanding for them too, because they weren't able to understand their narcissistic events as well as I was, or able to get over them through that understanding of those events, because they maybe perhaps have not studied psychology as extensively as I have in the past 6 years or so. That being said, again, do narcissists have a favorite supply? Do they have a favorite person? They often do have a favorite person, and that could be you. That could have been you out there. There's nothing to say that that narcissist didn't target you as being their actual favorite person, and if they did, that's great. Yeah, but as we know with narcissists, we never can really know what exactly is going on with them. We can assume that they're motivated towards us, but when we realize they're dealing with other people outside of us, we become less confident that we may be that special person to that narcissist or not. So that's just what I wanted to talk about here in this particular episode, was the factor that narcissists do indeed most of the time have a favorite supplier or a favorite victim. Sadly for us that we're part of the narcissist's deception and stuff, it doesn't help us either way if we were a favorite part or not, because the narcissist is of course possibly gone out of our lives now, and we don't deal with them anymore, and whether or not we were their favorite supplier or not becomes completely irrelevant at this point in our lives. But it is what it is, right? So anyway, that was what I wanted to talk here talk about in episode 269. I'm going to say please stay tuned. I got lots of content coming up on the network and on the Unmasking the Narcissist channel. I hope you guys have an awesome day, and I'll catch you really soon with some other videos.